Hey y'all, how you doing? New scenery, right? So I just and I'm gonna put this in the clip that I'm gonna put in kind of a little bit of my little drive over, and I shot some clips of me like walking through the park, but I'm here in a park near my home. When near my home, but in my city. And I don't know whether or not I want to get on camera or not. And right now I'm just babbling. I may cut this out, but I did just have a thought come to me as a like as far as like change and doing new things. Um, how that can sometimes be scary, and how you can sometimes do things to like sabotage yourself or um, negative self talk yourself into into not getting done what you want to get done. And I, I'm like really gung ho for myself as far as my journey and where I'm going with my weight loss. And somebody getting ready to walk up, so that's why I'm kind of looking to the side with my weight loss and all of that. Like, I'm really gung ho. With it. I'm excited, and I'm also nervous. Like, I'm honestly scared. Like, I'm scared of the ramp up and then the fail, because I've been there and done that. I hope y'all can hear me because I'm like right by a highway, and I guess all kind of traffic is coming by. But I've been there with that, and then also just knowing that achieving what it is that I am going to achieve. Because when I speak about it and the things that I want to do, I always speak about them from a perspective of claimed or done in a past tense, because I already consider it done. I already consider my weight loss done. Like, my goal weight, I'm at it. That's what I just have to do the work to get there. And I'm not scared of the work. Like, I'm very proud of myself that I'm getting out here and walking, but I honestly, I'm nervous. Like, it's gonna be a whole different me on so many levels, because I know that as I continue to go through losing weight and working through that, you know, of why I gained the weight, why I held on to the weight, and then now that transition of losing it and letting it go. And I know that it's going to be um, a totally different Sabrina, a totally different, person. And I am excited for that day, for that time. I am nervous for that, and as far as all of the stuff that's going to come along, because right now I've been very diligent as far as my eating, what I take in, using my fitness pal, regularly. I've done all of those things. I just, you know, it's new, and it's a change, and with change comes the the feeling of, what if and all of that. And just like, I said in my previous videos, you got to keep positive thoughts. So when I get nervous, I tell myself, that I can do this, I got this. Like, anything, oh, anything that you want to accomplish, whether that be starting a business or purchasing a house or buying a car or starting a new job, that new thing is always going to be something that's going to be, attainable for you. But you're going to be a little bit nervous, a little bit apprehensive about what that next step means for you. But I really am, like, beyond ready to get the weight off. And so, that being my main focus and my main goal, is going to happen, and I'm going to do it. And I have to tell myself that every day. And I'm proud of myself every day for every day that I cook, which was not something that I, did regularly. I mean, please. I cook more now in the last, what has this been? 2 months than I have in the entire time that I've lived where I am now. We've been there 3 years, I think. So I made that conscious decision, and I made that change, and I'm sticking with it, and I'm going to continue to stick with it. I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to run Fitness Pal up, and they're going to be like, you got 400 days in a row posted, because that is how I keep track of it. I have to stay on top of that. So just having a thought, you have thoughts, and I just felt like I, wanted to share. And I was sitting in the park, and I, recorded it. I didn't know what I wanted to say, but I just wanted to share, I guess, that We all have those moments where we're headed in a direction we want to go. This is where I want to go. But we still have those thoughts that will not necessarily even take us off track, but that will just simply kind of creep in. And if we let them creep in, and if you don't address them, then those things can build up, and you eventually will start to believe the lie. Because that's what it is. Like that, I can't do it, it's hard, it's difficult. That is true. But if that part is true. But if you believing in it and it allowing you to get to a place of not being able to complete whatever it is that you needed to complete, then that's the lie. Like you buying into it is the lie. Like that is so hard that you can't, that's the lie. It's so difficult that you can't, that part is the lie. Like sometimes we have to move out of our own way. We have to not be what's holding us back. We have to be that person to tell ourselves, get up off your dush, get up off your tush, get up off your butt, off your and do it. And just do it. And as painful as whatever that might be, however painful that is, however hard it is, however difficult it is, you still go through those things. Like you still go through it. We only can get over stuff that we go through, and we only have a testimony to tell somebody or a story to tell somebody if we go through it. So we have to go through it, and in everything that we go through, it's a lesson. You got to get out of it whatever you need to get out of it. whatever the lesson is in that, you got to get it out of that. Like, however I got here to this size, to this, situation, place, or space, I got to figure out how, why, so that you don't repeat. Because you still got to know, like, especially if you're working on something, like, working on losing weight, or working on making yourself a better person, changing certain habits. You got to kind of figure out what happened. How did I get there? Now, I know I like to eat, but I know that there are, I'll say this, there were some emotional ties, or have been emotional ties. I think that as I continue to move through this, I'll address whether I still have those or not, but I feel like I don't have any emotional issues right now that are stopping me from accomplishing this, getting it done. And it's going to be like all I think in my mind is like, it's one day at a time, right? But in my mind, I'm like, April 26th of 2022. How I'm going to look when I sit on this camera and talk to y'all. Like it's my arm, for my arms and my body. And I think, as time goes on with the channel, I'm going to, definitely load posts side by side. I did do my first weigh-in on the 15th of April, and I had lost 16 pounds at that point, which is a great thing. And I am honestly, I'm gonna, when I do my weigh-in in June, I'm gonna acknowledge that and call it out. But I have to get myself personally, for me, this is kind of like part of the goal Like I need to get myself really back to where I was when I was doing Weight Watchers. I was walking regularly. I had lost almost 100 pounds. I was going to water aerobics. I was just doing a lot of things. And, regretfully, that's a regret I have, that I didn't just continue what I was doing and actually accomplish, the full weight loss that I wanted. But I taken the lesson of that, and I put a positive on that, is that I needed to be here in this moment. I needed to be me in 2021, February 15th of 2021. That was my time. This is my time, and I see it now, and I'm headed in that direction. I always appreciate all of the encouragement and people who listen to me talk about the things I'm doing. I'm walking, I'm this, I'm that. The Everybody who subscribed, since I started back actively posting and sharing that I was posting, I thank everybody for that support and all of the, encouragement and congratulations. And I just am excited for what I will look like and who I will be a year from now on this path and on this journey. And it's going to be interesting to see where, me still posting, because I really do want to do this. It's something that I talked about for a long time as far as doing a YouTube channel. I got a green screen. So I actually, tested it out and actually was able to do like actual edited on the green screen. So that's coming, and I'm excited about that. This is just something else I want to do, and so it'll be interesting a year from now to see me physically where I was from these videos right now here in 2021 to where I'll be then, and what I'll look like, and what I'll look like 6 months from now, just going through this, and what I'll look like 10 months from now, but then a year from now, then 2 years from now, what I'm going to look like, because this is a major change for my life that I'm excited and ready to come, and that is necessary. Like it's past time, but I got to get it done at this point. And that's where my focus is, and that's why I'm not focusing on anything else other than that. Like, even with me getting ready to turn 40, which I have an idea for, videos regarding that, just kind of talking about me turning 40 and stuff like that. But I'm just rambling in my conversation is, kind of all over the place. And this is just, a little video journal that I'm going to share with y'all, just my thoughts right now. And hope anything that I say, somebody might get something out of it. But it's just, I was just having a thought. It's gonna be a great ride. It's gonna be a great journey. It's gonna be interesting. I'm gonna, I am, in the place where I'm also gonna be going places, and so I'm gonna vlog that, me traveling, even if that's just me going to Atlanta to visit some friends, or, some things I wanna do for next year for myself, and, things I wanna do with my friends as far as trips and stuff with my family. As far as trips, I got Tennessee coming up with my family in June, and I'm definitely planning on vlogging that and bringing everybody along for that. So that's gonna be, something interesting for us, because I'm just gonna be doing a little bit of this and a little bit of that. I'm gonna talk about my weight loss. I'm gonna vlog. You're gonna start seeing videos come about different subjects, and you can, I can run my mouth on that and what I want to say, and go from there. So again, thank y'all for joining me along. I done rambled for 15 minutes. We're gonna see how we can cut that down. And be sure to subscribe, to comment, to like the video. You can share it too. Share it on Facebook, on Instagram, I don't know, wherever else you want to share it. Snapchat. You can follow me on Instagram. I am Thick Madam 730 on Instagram as well. Breezy F730 on Snapchat. Sabrina Soft and Fluffy Johnson on the Facebook. All right, y'all. I'll holla.